Hi there, it's Shell and Clint.
Hey!
Oh, he's so silly. Anyways, I had the idea to just kind of see what I can do, maybe in, the shaker, kind of like what I had talked about when we first started this series. And I was just sitting there watching some YouTube videos, and I thought, I want to try this and just see if it would work.
I'll tell you, baby, I'm busy right now. I gotta get the sand and put it in oil. You're on your own.
Clint is working on ink blenders, and
I'm working harder than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest.
Hopefully you guys could hear that. Sophia Renee, geez, Sophia, what are you doing? I think you guys have had like your cat fix all week. By the time you watch this one, it will be Wednesday, and I think they've been in there all week. So I don't know if this is going to work. Again, we're just going to use up our negatives. And I was just thinking, that might work. That might just work. You never know. So again, it's another craft shoot. Okay, that was Sophia knocking stuff off the table in the background. I tell you guys, we'd have a clean house if we didn't have so many animals knocking stuff off. These are like page protectors, and I really like the sturdiness of the plastic, so I'm just gonna use those. I do have 2 layers here, but I'm gonna just cut it and make 1 layer. I thought it would just be easier, at the time to just do the 2 layers. So my thought, and how that works, it doesn't work all that well, is to maybe sew around it before I cut it down, and then we'll see what we can come up with as far as making some like see-through pockets or something like that. So we shall give it a try. You never know unless you try, huh? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I still have the blue thread, and I'm going to give it a try. Let me see if I can put you guys down so you can kind of see what I'm sewing. Let's see. Is that going to stay or is that going to move? Okay, it might work. See if it pops out or not. I do want to do like how I set up my cameras and stuff, so you guys can see what my filming station looks like. So I am just going to sew around this, again using the zigzag, and we'll see how that works. Again, I am just trying it, just try and see if I can get something to work my thought, Man, it is so windy out. It's crazy. We're supposed to have rain tonight. Okay. And it's really, really windy out right now. So that doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and do the little one and see how that looks. I think I'm going to change the color as soon as my bobbin's out. I'm going to put a different color in my sewing machine. I tend to just use the same one forever, you know. Let's see. What'd you say, baby?
Since you're doing that, I'm gonna say.
Okay. It won't take too long.
Oh.
And like I said, this may work and it may not. You guys know how I am. But I really did want to use up my negatives and not waste them, you know. So that looks pretty good. Now, let's see what else I can come up with. So that doesn't look bad at all. So let's kind of figure out how we're going to place this so that when we put something behind it, it will show up. Let me kind of go back to this paper pad. I can't remember if there's anything in here I wanted to use or I could use. I could use this one, I guess. So let's see. So my thought is to make these more of a pocket size. You know, the other ones, I mean, they're fine, and I could use them as pockets or as tuck spots. But let's see what we can do as far as making them like intentional pocket sizes. Does that make sense? So I think I'm going to cut these down to about 4.5 by 4. Let's do that. And 4.5. Nope, let's do 4 here because of the orientation of the paper. And then 4.5 here. And that will be the width. Again, I'm just working it out in my head. You guys know how that goes. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do this other color just a little bit different. So 4 a little bit brighter colors, I guess, by 4.5. And I'm just making 2 today. And again, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a try. So, okay. So what I want, actually that looks, is that too big for a pocket inside a piece of paper? Let me, or inside a book. I think I'm going to cut it down. Let's cut it down to 3.5. I don't know. You know, I don't really have, like I said, any particular ideas for this. It just seems really tall for a pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and cut both of these down. 3.5. Okay, now what, Michelle? I am a dork, aren't I? Okay, so You know, obviously I could just like trim it or sew it down like this and put something behind it. I'm thinking about all of my ideas that I could do. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do that on this one, and we'll just use a straight stitch and kind of make this into a pocket and see what we can come up with. And then this one, I think since it's smaller, we might can do it a little bit different. So let's just see. Okay, let me think it through again and make sure I don't like you know, measure twice, cut once kind of thing. Let's change this to my favorite stitch, which is number 8. And we'll see what we can do here. Can you guys see that? There it is. It's always fun just to kind of, you know what I want to do though, I think I want like a little saying or something behind this. So let me go grab some Tim Holtz words and I'll be right back. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a word behind it. So, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. But I'm just going to put this one. It says, never give up. And kind of just pop it behind it. That way we have like a little surprise behind our butterfly. And we'll try that and see. I tell you, you know, when I was doing this series, a couple of times I was thinking, okay, I'm giving up. Because it was just that, yeah. You're kind of like, oh, nothing's working out. But you know what? Never give up. Notice I always explain why I choose the words and letters and stuff that I choose. So I don't know if everyone does that or if it's just me. But, you know, somebody else might want to know why I choose what I choose. So I want it kind of like right in the middle of this. So I'm just going to kind of, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just wanted it right there. Okay. And I was thinking that, can you guys even see that? So we have never give up. So this is going to sit like this here. And then I want to like use a tag or something to go like behind it. So let me see what I have right here. I don't really want red. I still have my Garden Charm book. Let's see if I can, like maybe this one. Sorry, you can't see that. Maybe this one. Kind of like a pale color. The green, that's pretty. I want something that kind of goes with the colors. You know, I could do something like that. No, it's butterfly. It needs to have some bright colors. I agree. Thank you for pointing me in the right direction. I'm talking to my friends. Clint's just listening to me. He's like, whatever, you're weirdo.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of measure it and just kind of see. You know, like I said, I'm not sure this is going to work. But let's just do it 2 3/4 across. At least kind of have an idea of what, you know, we want. 2 3/4. Then we'll kind of mess with it when our butterfly is done. So, see, that will slide in behind it. That's my thought anyways. Did I show you guys that? So this is my thought, is it'll kind of slide behind it like that, and it'll be like a little tag. So we'll see if that works. Oh, you guys know how I am. You just never know with me. Okay. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of glue. I think I'll put it like on the thread. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that or not. Just to kind of tack it into place. Nothing major, just a little bit, so that when I'm sewing it, you know, I can kind of make sure it's gonna kind of stay where I want it to. Okay, let's see if that's gonna work. Nope, it's moving already. It's moving already, guys. Okay, and again, we're just going to sew it like a pocket. So I'm going to go down this side, or down the bottom, and along the other side. So we'll just try it. I mean, that's all we can do. Okay, let's see how that's going to work. That's kind of fun. So let's slide in our little tag and just see if it will fit. It's a little snug. So let's cut it down just a little teeny tiny bit. Oops, oops, everything's falling. Okay. Just a teeny tiny bit. Let's see if I can do that or not. See, it looks like it might be on this other, well, it might work. That's kind of fun. It's a little crooked, but I don't think that's going to matter really. So, and let's go ahead and figure out how else we're going to decorate it. I think I'm just going to cut it. Do I want to cut it with that at an angle? No, we'll cut it straight. We'll cut it straight this time and see. That's fun. So then when you pull it out, you have a little bit of journaling spot on the back of it. But I had one other idea. Is I kind of want some kind of, let me see, let's do this again. Actually, I should have some left over here. Here's one. Nope. Some scraps. Oh, probably not on this one. So let's just kind of cut this into a little rectangle like this. and about this, and then we will put, so it's about 1.5 by 1.25. So, and then I am going to do, let's see, just kind of measure it so it's about in the middle. We'll put a score line there and kind of make it into a little tab. You know, I mean, there's no rules, so that's a good thing. You guys know I say that all the time. Good thing there's no rules. And we'll just make this into a fun little tab there. That looks nice. Just kind of wanted to decorate it. Sometimes I think that's the hardest part is, yeah, you can do the background part of it, but, you know, show us how to decorate it, because sometimes it's just hard for other people to envision what you envision. Does that make sense? So I think that would be kind of fun. I just have the blue. I need to find my other distress ink, because I would like that better. I know where it is. I just need to go get it. Oh, my distress ink. It's okay though. I got it. It's in my drawer over there. But look at that. Isn't that a fun little pocket?
Let me see. Oh, it worked
like
out.
this, and then you pull this out,
okay.
and it has a little note back there. You can journal on the back. So that's really fun. What do you guys think? It's the vintage photo is what I'm looking for. I thought it was in the first or the second one. I told you I'd look for it.
Yeah.
But that's a fun idea, and we have the other one. I want to go ahead and, it's okay, hon, I can look later.
Yeah, it's not in there. There's only one in there.
Huh, okay. I will look for it after a while. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the little one. I want this one to be a little bit different, and I'm going to show you guys this. I think it'll be fun. This was actually Clint's idea, and I think it'll be kind of a fun little idea here. Let's kind of do, I don't know. Let me see what I want to do. Need a background color, but I want it to be, you know, fairly fun. And let's do the red again since we still have it out. And I'll kind of cut that down. Show you guys what. But you know, Clint and I bounce ideas off of each other all the time, and this was actually his idea, and I hadn't even thought about it, you know, when he mentioned it. So I think this will be fun. Where's my piece I just cut? There it is. So I'm going to kind of cut that down a little bit. Cut my plastic down for sure. And then we will kind of do this. You know, I think that would be okay. Let me see, you know, how it would look here. I like that. I'm going to trim it just a little bit all the way around. Just so I have like a slight edge and not so pronounced. So let's see. And I'll show you guys what I have planned here. Okay, let's do the top. Okay. It's kind of fun though using up these little negatives. So I'm enjoying it. Again, I am going to sew all the way around it except for the top. And I'll show you guys what I'm going to do. Again, I'm just going to use a straight stitch. Let's see if you guys can see that. This one, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going kind of over my zigzag. I just don't want it to come up, and I'll show you guys why. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. And then what I did is I brought out some sequins and some little, well, I guess these are sequins. I was thinking some little glitter. My brain just quit working, but you guys know how that goes. So I'm going to put some of these little heart or flower sequins in here. How fun is that? But yeah, this was Clint's idea, guys, because he's smart like that. Hon.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, look what I did. Shook my sequins all over the place. Actually, I was saying, oh, you know what I was thinking about doing with those butterfly pieces, and he's like, oh, I know what you should do. And before I could tell him my idea, he told me his idea, and
my idea was better.
Oh, I don't know about that.
What was your idea?
To have a pocket, see-through pocket.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, my idea.
Oh, it's not a competition, honey. Well, it is. But usually I always win.
Tell yourself that, baby.
And I'm going to go ahead and pop these on. These are some sequins that my friend sent me for Christmas, and I don't know where she got them from. So, recollections, it says. So if I can find these, I will link them below. And then we're going to just go ahead and sew this shut. Let me see if I can. My camera keeps shifting. Okay, so, oops. My sequins keep falling. You could use this technique for any tag, anything like that, you know. Not necessarily just for a pocket.
Especially if you have some vintage stuff to put in there that's kind of
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
rusty color.
Well, like Clint was saying, you know, especially like vintage stuff, but you could, instead of sequins, you could put buttons in there. Wouldn't that be fun? So now I'm just going to kind of trim, because I do have some overlay of the plastic. But, I mean, you could make this into a paper clip. Because really, that's not a bad size. You know, we could make that into a paper clip. I'm just going to put it on a pocket, just because that's kind of what I had in mind. And maybe just something like that. How fun is that? Here's Cubby. Were you guys wondering if he was going to show up today? Hi, Bubba.
When did you start the potatoes, Dave?
Oh, we still have a little bit. Hi. Let Mommy get finished and then we'll start dinner. Okay? Okay, I know. And then we can snuggle. Then we can snuggle. Boop. Okay, again, I'm just going to use my blue because that's what I have right here. It doesn't really go, but, I mean, it's not bad. Uh-oh, something fell out. Wonder where it came from. Oopsie. Okay. Oh, so now I'm going to go ahead and sew that on too. Around. No, 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 no. Nope. You can't chew up that. Quit. See if that'll even work now with your slobbers on it, goofball. Oh, he's chewing up my thread. Oops. See what he did? Yeah. He pulled it out of the needle. This is the joys of having cats. I tell you, if somebody says they want to get a cat, have them watch my videos, and then if they can deal with what we deal with, then... And ours is just a little tiny... All you see is a little tiny bit of it. Yeah, it's not that bad, guys. You know that. I'm just joking. Okay, kind of anyways. Okay, we're gonna do this real quick. I have potatoes on, so, and I think they're about done. And I think what I'm gonna do... I'm going to leave the top as a little tuck spot because, you know, why not? And as a little pocket. That is so fun. What do you guys think of that? I'm going to go ahead and add a little saying. And I love this. Let's throw kindness around like confetti. And just because I kind of want to show you guys how I would decorate these to actually go into a journal. Where's my, here it is. You know, like I said, I'm trying to do some that aren't, you know, fully decorated. But things like this could go in a gardening journal. Something like that, you know. So let's kind of do that. How fun. Do that and like that. But I am having a blast doing these. So probably for the rest of the week I will, if I can come up with 2 more ideas, you'll see just negatives, you know. And that is another pocket. You know, if I decide to use it as a pocket, if I don't, I can always just put it as a journaling card and then they can kind of play with the sequins. How fun. So that's another way to use them. Make them into see-through pockets. So you guys have to let me know what you think of this idea. I think it is absolutely adorable. But you know I say that about everyone. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And give this video a thumbs up if you like, let's see, if you like ephemera or embellishments for your junk journals. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Have a good day.